So everything's upgraded. Troops and my castles, everything is upgraded. I got 385, 560 coin. I didn't buy any of it. 5 units. I use the horsemen, the man-at-arms, Arthur, the wise man, and Fireboy, but it's not really required, but I use him anyways. He gives an extra 10 points to archers, 10 hit points to archers. The book gives me 95% chance of bringing up people to fight for me rather than the silly necktie. Just stay at the pit when you begin. The first 1 million is going to be hard. Just keep knocking people into the pit until your blacksmith upgrades. Getting him to max is your first priority. It's almost there. He's at 60 at the moment. Upgrade my blacksmith. Keep knocking people in. These damn archers take priority over everybody else, so if you see them, don't bother about these 3 units at the moment. Just wait for Arthur to save till you save enough money for Arthur. Buy Arthur. Those people are expendable. Let them just fight your battles for you. Go and collect money, but money isn't very good at this point of time. Walls of steel. Now I'll call my wise man and then call one horseman and get some armor in the way. Don't need so you just need someone heavy hitting at the moment. So I'm going to focus and save up and get some more horses into the picture. You got to keep shooting, running in, cutting, going back. I'm almost dead, so I've got to play this out carefully. Just a couple of horsemen in the background will suffice to kill first Arthur. Bad Ash. He's almost dead. So you got to keep chopping forward, shooting while at the back. Now since he's dead, just stay in front. Your wise man's going to keep healing Arthur. I'm just going to build horses now because I have about 3 walls of steel in front of me. Oh. Oh, sorry. As always, keep shooting, collect, cut, go back. Shoot, collect, cut, go back. Keep making your horses. That's what you need now. He's dead. You notice how much faster he died. The score's now at 295. You stay in the front, keep collecting your armor. I shouldn't have done that. I just wasted it. There's evil Sheila. She's dead. You can see she just died in 1 second, so you can see how good your offense is. It's impossible for her to go through the defense. I'm going to play till I hit 1 million, just till everything stabilizes. It depends on the game. Every endless mode is completely random, so you're not going to get the same bad bosses in that order. You might get a whole list of Sheilas, you might get a lot of Ash, but after you cross 1 million, it's mostly Ash who's going to be doing a bad Ash, who's going to be showing his face quite often. So now the strategy is just to have a lot of iron at the front and have my horses doing a lot of damage. As you can see, Bad Ash just killed off about 3 or 4 of my horses. He's dead now. If you just have about 20 or 30 units of the horseman knights, you should be good to go. Equestrian Elite. you see how quickly Badash made an appearance again. But as long as you have at least about 5 or 6 people in front to absorb all the damage, it's good enough. The advantage of having this Fireboy at the back is that your archers do fire damage as well. So for the stronger units who last more than 1 second in this arrangement, like Badash, the moment the arrows touch him, it starts doing fire damage as well. And now it's 785, 67, sorry. Badash dead. You can just, from this point on, it's pretty straightforward. You just keep building these 2 units. I was looking a lot online and in forums for the best way to play endless mode, and most people said just play peasants, but peasants just don't work, just don't cut. You have to keep putting pressure on the peasants. You have to keep making them all the time. This way, after you get maybe about 30 units of each, you can just sit back and watch the game take its course. Maybe occasionally you can still keep making people. I've reached 1 million now. You don't need to keep making people. Just you can stay forward as long as Ash isn't in the picture. Keep making horsemen and keep building a wall of steel in front of the horsemen so they take damage. When you upgrade the catapults, they do massive damage as well, and they do fire damage on Badash. So this is your best bet. So you keep playing this, and this is never ending. The game is starting to lag just a bit, but don't forget the secret. You go back, you shoot, you run forward, you collect, you cut, and you run back again. That's what I can stand. Spearmen. Spearmen are not so good. I prefer the archers. Badash is back again. As you can see, the super heavy, the strongest of the blockades just last a few seconds with my horsemen in the back, and they just keep coming. Keep an eye on your health though. Don't let it drop too low. You know that you have a really good strategy going when Badash gets to whack you only twice and then he dies. And if you keep playing like this and keep building up units, Badash will only get to hit you once before he dies. And that's really sick. Do you notice they just stopped moving? If there aren't any skeletons coming, they just stop. They don't move forward at all. So that's it. That's the key. You keep this up and you can go all the way. You don't even have to stand there. You can just stand at the back and you can just keep your phone playing elsewhere while you just keep making more and more units. That's fully upgraded. Archers on the top there. And yep. That's it. That's it. Arthur just died, brought him back. The game's really slow at this point. As you can see, it takes him ages to just get out of the crowd. But this is the best strategy that you can possibly ask for. So as you can see, I have knights, like a steel wall, Arthur, the wise man, and the torch boy. To answer your question about how I have those many archers, I've used the book, which gives me 95% of soldiers every time I make them. And I don't need that much of steel though, but it gets really boring by the way, and as you can see I'm only at 32 million. Running away from everything does not help, and this absolutely drains the iPhone's battery. As you can see, the game is still extremely slow. Very slow. Running away does not help. I'm going to now tire of it. Look at how long Arthur takes to walk. He just do a dance. Take absolutely ages to walk. And the only thing that moves fast here. And that's it. There's no point in continuing this because I'll never lose. And I've hit 30,000 and that's 32. It took me a couple of hours, maybe 3, but there's no point really because it just eats up your iPhone's battery or your iPad, whichever you have. It would have been better if they had the number of units on these square little boxes here, so you'd know how many units you have. And let's see what he brings forth now. Cloud. Sorry. And if I turn the audio on, it's still extremely slow. Really slow. Now at 33 million. I don't need the money. That took ages. There's no way I'm gonna lose that. Gonna stop it now. Come on. And hit quit. So that just goes forever.